I was drinking a ton. I'm on full-time fluids. Like, my kidneys should be happy, but they are not happy, and my kidneys are definitely like damaged for right now. They can recover, and we're hoping they recover.
Good morning, guys. Mary's just starting her therapy for the day, and I'm gonna run downstairs in the hotel lobby, hospital lobby, and work on my sermon a bit, because Sunday is tomorrow.
I'll stop that for a second. Last night was eventful since I'm up on the therapeutic dose of ceftaroline. It is really I woke up at 4 a.m. nauseous, and the dose had just finished. Typically I can sleep through nausea, but with imipenem, the last medication I was on, last IVs, it woke me up in the night with nausea, and this one did the same thing. And then I started coughing, and then I started vomiting. And I was feeling kind of feverish, I was having night sweats all night. It was not, my body wasn't having a great night, but I think my mind was restful, because I feel pretty rested, so that's good. But I'm hooked back up to it right now. So I'm not looking forward to it about an hour and a half after all the medications in me. But this morning started with lab work. We did blood work this morning, and I'm doing my nebs. Chest PT will be here. All the normal stuff. Cystic fibrosis does not take a break on the weekend. So we keep pushing on. I'm curious what the docs are gonna say today, because I already saw my lab results, and my creatinine, that's a marker of if your kidneys are doing their job. The creatinine number was worse today, and yesterday it was also slightly worse. So the trend is going in the wrong direction, which is unfortunate. I was sure yesterday that it would be back to normal, but it wasn't. And today I was like, oh, I really hope it's back to normal. I was drinking a ton. I'm on full-time fluids. My kidneys should be happy, but they are not happy. And I think part of me is not going there, because that could potentially mean having to stop these IVs or change them, which stopping them isn't really an option because we don't have many we can switch to. But we need to be on a therapeutic dose, but it's that constant thing of risk versus benefit. But I'm really hopeful that maybe my kidneys are still just trying to recover from the colistin, and maybe with time they will. But the doctors will help figure it all out. My Neupogen shot that I got yesterday, which is that medication that tells your bone marrow to work harder, make more bone marrow, basically, make more blood cells. That worked. My lab work showed my whites are happy. Woo! So I'm thankful for that. One little tool that has really helped open up IVs for me that were not an option before, because when your white blood cell count is too low, it's dangerous. It puts you at higher risk for picking up new infections and that sort of thing. And obviously my body doesn't need any help with that. So keeping my white blood cell count at a safe level is really important. So I'm really thankful that that's one thing that it's a problem that my body has and we can fix it. And that makes me feel way conquery. So, yay.
Hey y'all.
Here.
Merry CF team.
Happy fall, y'all.
Happy fall with the what do you call that?
Plaid.
Plaid, yeah.
So
Merry CF team just came by, and did you tell them about your blood number results?
Yep.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, kidney functions higher, the
Yeah.
marker of whatever on the kidneys is higher.
So basically, ideally, we would stop all the drugs and let my body have a break, but that's not really an option. We talked through a lot of things. We talked through switching antibiotics, but we don't really have another option. We could switch to Bactrim, but that really affects my neutropenia, like all my blood counts going lower. But now that we have Neupogen,
It could be an option.
it could be an option.
But Mary's only been on ceftaroline, the higher dose, for 4 doses so far. And did you tell them about last night? Middle of the night?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
So anyways, we were wondering if her body, you know...
I was up vomiting in the night.
Yeah. So we're kind of evaluating that, and then she was feeling wheezy earlier.
Oh, I didn't tell him about that.
Okay.
So my physical therapist was in here listening to my lungs, and she said, "You've got a wheeze up here." And occasionally they'll say that. And we started chest PT, and as I was breathing, I started hearing the wheeze, and I don't wheeze typically. And I was like, "Oh, I hear that." And then she was like, "Yeah, I can hear that from the outside too." And I started thinking my heart was racing with these doses of ceftaroline. My heart was racing, I was getting a headache, and I was getting nauseous. And now I have this wheeze, and I started thinking, I wonder if this is like almost like an allergy response. Because usually my reactions are not classified as a IgE reaction or whatever, however they classify allergic reactions. It's not like an anaphylactic reaction. It is like adverse effects that are too much to be good. So it's like, whatever. So we kind of wondered, so anyway, when the team was in here, we discussed all that, and we're obviously gonna keep a close eye. But the wheeze could have been random, because I was just getting ready to clear my lungs, so maybe it was just mucus, I don't know.
Yeah.
But my kidneys are definitely like damaged for right now. They can recover, and we're hoping they recover. But even like the doctor was saying, my urine is concentrated, and that, anyway, so they want to get a ultrasound of my kidneys just to make sure there's not like a kidney stone maybe, or some other reason, because now that I'm off the kidney heavy medications, my kidneys should be happy.
Yeah, we would hope that they would be recovering, but I guess they were saying the fact that pee is concentrated and she's getting so many fluids in, she's drinking a lot, and they're pumping her with fluids. It shouldn't be like that, so it may be lingering effects from what the colistin did. So the priority right now is really trying to figure out how to best help her kidneys recover, and how to continue on these IVs.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep an eye on. We decided to go for another day with the ceftaroline and see how it goes, and
add another anti-nausea monitor.
We're hoping, you know, Mary's kind of usable toolbox of drugs is very limited due to all kinds of reasons, and so, you know, there's limited drugs that really fight that MRSA, and so we're hoping that this one can work.
Yeah, but it was a really good, although there were like multiple things that were like not great news, I always feel encouraged after a thorough discussion with my team.
Where it's like we're thinking about the issues and
brainstorming
all sides and being heard and understood and all that.
Yeah, and just with medical care, there are so many times where you try to communicate your symptoms and either it's misunderstood or miscommunicated.
Just lost in translation.
And then sometimes when they walk out of the room, I think, I don't really feel like we understood each other there. But this one was just like, that was good. That was a good like discussion, and we've got some things we're putting in place, more fluids, and checking my kidneys again tomorrow, doing the ultrasound. Like we're monitoring everything. We're doing everything we can. We're being proactive, and also in the meantime trying to help my lungs. So that's good. It was I don't know. I'm feeling like yesterday I was so chipper. Like I felt, I mean, I was sitting in a bed, so it wasn't like I was like feeling great, let's go
run a marathon
and do the dishes. Like, I'm not feeling that crazy. But I was feeling so chipper, and like today, as these side effects are wearing on me, like I think I'm getting another dose in like an hour. So I'm gonna get a headache and my heart's gonna race, but maybe my body's gonna get more used to it. Peter pointed that out. Like the first day, like he said, was usually the worst, or the second day or whatever. So maybe my body's gonna get used to it. I guess I just finished with all those nasty side effects of colistin.
Yeah.
But we've got to fight hard. We've got to fight hard, and it's not optional. So that's what we're gonna keep doing.
Keep it up, honey.
Thanks. Keep it up to be
pink cheeks.
Your amazingness. I know. What is up with this? My cheeks just started getting pink. I don't think they look pink in the camera, but.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we will see what the day holds. See you later. All right, it's Saturday night. Sermon is planned. Ready to go to church in the morning, and Mary has been doing her thing, getting all the IVs and everything done. She made it through 2 doses of
the higher dose
of the
ceftaroline.
Yes, the ceftaroline, and
I mean like 5 doses.
No, I was saying like since we picked up the camera.
Oh.
Because we were talking about how we're gonna try to see how it goes, and anyways, nausea's been okay.
Better. I've been feeling better since taking a second anti-nausea med. So that's good. I feel more like myself.
That's good.
But we'll keep on fighting.
Keep pressing on.
And
as always, we will see you tomorrow.
I almost said in the morning.
Huh?
Good night.
Good night.